sooner is one video done and uploaded, I'm on to the next. Right, it's just coming to investigate what's happened since all that rain. A bit of stuff for the compost, packaging, 2 new watering cans, another treat. These are 14-litre ones and a good sized hole. I'm going to get rid of the smaller ones. Right, let me go and help Tricia with the door. Here she comes knocking. One of our finds on Face Bay. My new potting table. Nice freebie. Cheese. Pumpkin scone.
Pumpkin scone.
Oh, cobwebs. Let's go down. Watch me find the Hori knife within 5 minutes. As I've watched this week's video half a dozen times before I uploaded it, I was keeping an eye on the Hori. And the last time I saw it on the video, I knew I'd have that problem. I'll come to that in a minute. It was on this path here. And the only thing I can think, it's under here somewhere. I thought the rain might have made it a bit more prominent. Very odd. Very odd indeed. I said to Trish, I'll just get her some sort of tool and just stick it in this compost. Around and about. Right, back to the other problem I've just seen. Because I didn't dig the cutting celery up, I thought it may do this. It's coming back. I'll leave it and see whether or not the frosts and winter will kill that off. Right. Everything else is looking okay. Tarpaulin, because the rain was so prolific. It's broken that off. It's all in here. Never mind. I tried. See how much that's gone down already? Good job. Good job. Plenty of jobs for next week. Some of the lettuce has had a bit of a battering. As you saw, I've got plenty to fill in. The heavy rains I thought might have pummeled them a bit too hard. And they have, some of them. Plenty spare. Again, could be the slugs. Could be the slugs. That's not a job for today. The job for today is get the lawn mower out of that shed. The big long canes out of the other shed into this shed. Get the door that we brought down into this place, and then pick Leo up. Busy as always. The mustard seed is sprouting. Very sporadic sowing of that the other day. I just threw it down. And I can see a few weeds in there as well, but that's the mustard seed in my garlic bed. So it's working. Right. Can you hear that? It's probably a rock. Oh, I thought I might have found it. No, I think it was a stone. Yeah. Again, I'm going through this bed. See if I can. It's rocks. I think, not a Hori knife. Oh well, I'll keep at it. Found it. Walking past the water butts on plot 1, I saw the willow canes I'd used for my sweet peas. They still had the string and the sweet peas on, so obviously at some stage I went and got my Hori knife to cut the string
It's mine now.
It now belongs to Tricia.
It's mine for home.
It's her toy.
Oh yeah.
Sharp toy. Mind your hands. I've only cut myself a few times on it.
Right.
Well, we found it.
I like it.
Right, a bit of an unprepared video here. We're just nipping down today, not to do much, but we've ended up doing quite a bit. So I'm just filling in the gaps where some of the lettuce didn't survive. I'm going to get the fleece. Again, the temperatures are not dropping. I think it protects them a little bit more. And like that. I've got plenty of others that will just go in their place. So I've got my dibber over there. I've just put it somewhere else. Just whack a fresh one in. Try again. Doesn't look very pretty at the beginning. But with a bit of rain that we've forecast, these should come on. Again, it's a guessing game at the minute as to whether I should just pop a fleece on them. There's my other holes. I've managed to palm off a couple of cabbages. Starting to go a little bit yellow, some of them in the middle, so I think that means they're going over a little bit. I've got 2 to take home and palm 2 off. That was good maths, I think. Plenty more lettuce in. Right, that's another job done. Any extra compost that's left in these I'll just stick on a bed. You see that celery growing back, and Kerry, they did grow stalks, but very little stalks, not like a normal celery, which is what I thought it was, and we don't eat that much. So this now needs to come out. As you can see, that last frost, I don't even think it got minus, but it got cold. So I'm just going to take off these last courgettes, make some chocolate chip muffins, bring them down for everybody that wants them because they're asking, and the pumpkin scones. Beetroot's obviously been affected a little bit by the frost too, so I'm going to pull them up. I'm going for it. Look at my kohlrabi. Wow, that's coming up too. Let's have a look. Come with me. Let's just do it now. Twist and pull. Wow, let's have a look at that. Look. As everybody says, like an alien, but when you grow your own first one. And I need to know where I've put my Hori knife. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Right, back in a minute. So, one tidied up cabbage bed. You can now see below them. What have I learnt? Next time to plant cabbages, keep on top of the hygiene around the base of those. That's a beast. So is that. I've taken out a few that I'm going to take home, but look at that compost heap now. Filled. It had sunken. That's all the squashers. People impressed with the kohlrabi. Again, there's a couple there that have not done so well, but overall not bad for my first attempt. I now don't have to go and suggest I make a coffee. So the lady over there with the hat and the pink jumper who's painting. See if I can zoom in. Oh, look at that, just out of shot. She's inside that shed, I think, painting something. Sounds awful, doesn't it, she? Tricia. Get a few of these beets up, I think. The multi-sown beetroot are looking pretty good. Again, on the surface. And the plot neighbour just said it's best to get them up. And again, they are literally on the surface. So I am going to harvest these, and if I have too many, I'll give them away. My sister wants some pickled beetroot. Yeah, I'll crack on here. Oh, and then I've got that squash plant there, courgettes to get them off. and put the rest of that in the compost. So the compost heaps are filling up quick. Right, still going. Added kohlrabi. Added my very last courgettes, and these will be nice. These are tiny. This is how we should pick them. A couple of tomatoes, 3 cabbage. The rest ornate. Yeah. What else? I've just picked all that beetroot. I'm going to put into a bucket down here now. Take off some of my beans, I think, as well, just while I'm here. So these are the... Pick up the mess. Got to water those lettuce. I know it's going to rain, but I've just put them in, some of them. So that's my pile of beetroot there. Some big, some small. All needed to come out. Carrots next. So much. Right, let's get the beetroot in there. This on the compost. Keep going. Hey, right, quick update on the carrots. These are on plot 1. Don't ask me when they went in, but I'm just going to tell you what they are. There's the Autumn King 2, which haven't done so well, but I'll get some more out of there. The middle row was Speedo F1. They've done all right, but the best ones in here have been Sugar Snacks 54 F1. So that's for my benefit as well as everybody else's. But if we just have a little dig, I'm just sort of harvesting a lot of stuff now. So they're fair size. Already got some out here. Let's just grab a handful at this side and show you the difference. See what I mean? They've got a lot of rooty things on them and are a lot smaller, so sorry, the wind's hard. The wind's a bit windy, so I'm not fussed for these tiny ones. It's all a lot of compost going on today, but these have been the absolutely best ones by far. The Sugar Snacks F1, decent sized carrot, although any carrot's good. Right, let me crack on and get the rest of these out. I think I'll leave this side. They were planted a little bit later. And fingers crossed the frost stays away. There we go, that's another bit of bed that bites the dust. And a nice large bunch of carrots to take home with everything else. And then I think we're probably going to wrap things up and get home before the schools kick out. Right, that's the lettuce bed covered in a piece of fleece that's just the right length, luckily. So yeah, leeks are good, cabbage are good, compost heaps full, carrots are out of that cold frame up there, cutting celery's out. I've still got to label the raspberries to which ones are autumn and which ones are summer, which is easy done at the minute. I do need to tidy up the strawberries, pull out a few raspberry canes that are coming up and amongst them. I've tidied up the bean frame, that will stay where it is. The blackcurrant bush, I need to make some sort of frame for that for next year. Tayberry bush looks like it's getting eaten by the sawfly. Shed's locked. Gooseberry bushes, rhubarb, the wind. I didn't even have a drink today. Tidied up the cabbage bed, tidied up that with the 9-star in it because there's millions of black grey fly in there. Mustard seeds coming up on the garlic to be bed. I've got a bucket of beetroot, bucket of carrots, wheelbarrow full of all sorts, mainly, as you saw, ornate gourds that we'll take home and leave outside because we've got no space for anything else. And the worker's been painting the frame of the windows, looking nice, ready to go. Nanou, I've got a van, it's not even a car, and I can't get stuff in. The mower's in here as well at the minute. We've just been donated another spade, so that one can go home and stay at home. Stuff for work. Oh dear, now I've got to get 2 buckets in there. Tricia's stuff and all these. Wish me luck. I get in there. Bucket of beetroot and bucket of carrots, and we're out of here. Happy Thursday. See what we've had done. One of the doors we found on Marketplace fit the recess here. Tricia's going to paint that. And I know she's going to come out now and say if you don't put something down it will blow. I just need to find something to stop the door blowing open. I'll show you it in a second. Again, if she wants to come out, she'll have to let me know. Let me show you. So when we moved in here, there was no door there. That was open, as you've seen in previous videos. A freebie door that will just insulate that area in there. I'm not sure yet if it will remain frost free. Maybe. So it might give us a little bit more storage space to put things. Let's have a quick look up here. See what we've got. As I was putting on Instagram yesterday, I went to the dentist yesterday. It was just for a checkup. Oh dear, she's put the coleus in the ground outside. Oh, it's in a pot, so she can still lift it. Yes, I went to the dentist for a check. I ended up having a deep clean. I felt like I'd been kicked in the mouth for the rest of the day, so I didn't do a lot yesterday. I just laid on the couch recovering. Much better today. Right, obviously because we have had cooler temperatures, let me show you what's left of the squashes and the courgettes. Right, this was the squash I said was Amazon something. It's not. It was that Zipillo de Tronco. So I've got 3 on there, and this is not looking too bad. Obviously the leaves are dying back, but I'm prepared to leave them on there just to get a little bit bigger. Oh, for some more wood chip. It's hard to differentiate at the minute because of the moles and the wind and the birds putting all the wood chip onto the paths. We've just looked back at 5 months ago what this looked like. Very defined paths and beds. It's gone a bit astray this season. Let me just show you the courgette. There's one little one on there. No loss if that dies. I'll leave it. No plans for anything else. Bit of stuff for the compost. The two pallets we have there. Oh, the dogs are in there. Are going to be moved over here to make this compost heap again more defined. Beetroot, looks like something's had a nibble on that one. Can you see? Great big nibble. Just twist them out. We've got tons. I don't care. Wow, that's a chunk and a half out of that. And again, so something is around and munching. Another bite. Hey ho, something's getting some food and we're not short of beetroot. Had been removing the lower leaves. Obviously they snap off. I'm just going to leave that. Some are looking better than others. There's some little ones, there's some larger ones like that one. But yeah, last year the ones that were in the allotment rotted just because of the very cold temperatures last winter. Oh, one of our mixing bowls. These are, like I said, upside down lids, catching as much rainwater as we can get, because we never got round to putting the gutter in on the neighbour's shed. There's nothing in there. I was going to put potatoes in, but I didn't in the end. A few weeds growing. I need some wood chip desperately. Stop it getting too muddy around here. Yeah. Wood chip. Our gardener's coming, so I may have a word if he can supply us with some free of charge. If not, we'll have to go on the hunt. Tricia's tidied these bits up. It has been windy, so they've fallen over, the lavender. This we were looking for, the verbena. We now know we can take cuttings from that. So we're going to do that. She wants a few more of those. What else? Cabbage. Different varieties to what I had on the allotment. A lot of the grey midgy things. Obviously, once they get into the heart of something, it just stops the growth. Again, you can tell which ones. This one here, again, covered in the grey midge. And then I think these are either, cauliflower or broccoli. I think it's cauliflower. I'll just have to find where I put the labels. Right. Back to the beetroot, fresh nibble there. A few weeds. We'll see. Again, this has fallen over more times than I care to remember. Quite a compost pile forming there. Those are the leeks I never got out. I'll just see what they do. Right. That was just a quick update. Up the garden. Looking a bit plain. I think we may get down the plot sometime over the weekend. Do a bit more filming. Whether that'll tail on to this week's video, but I increased the internet speed at home, so it's literally taking 20 minutes as opposed to 2 days. So I may go down Saturday morning, film a bit, and then add that onto this week's video just to make it a bit more something doing. I've just seen something in a pot over there. Let's go and have a look. Bulbs. Whether we knew there were any in there or not, I'm not sure. Hey, happy Friday. It's a wet one. Persistent rain. So we already did everything we were going to do the last time we was down the plot. So today we're off to a charity superstore in Mayors, near Waterbeach, Cambridge, to see what we can find. Yesterday I went to a local charity store and managed to get what do you call it, a pitchfork? Something like that, hay fork, I don't know. Pitchfork, that's it. So I have my own pitchfork now, and that only cost me £3. It's an old-fashioned one, so I'm very pleased with that. So we'll go and see what we can find today. Give us something to do. It would have normally been like a sort through my seeds day, see what I'm doing next year. I'm glad I got all my beetroot up. I've got to cook that, pickle that. Carrots, again, I will probably blanch those and bag them and freeze those. And bacon. A little bit of work tonight. So yeah, not much today, but I thought I'd just do a little video just to let you know what we're up to while we're not down the plot. Stay dry, keep warm. Possibly see you before the next upload. Bye. You just smile. What do you do when it's raining?
Garden center.
Garden centre. You go shopping.
Yeah, shopping.
So we found, what is it, Cotton End? It's a blue diamond called Cotton End.
Yeah.
Saw Kerry had been to one the other day, so we're just going to have a browse.
Picked up some of my Biona garden,
Your rye bread, whatever it is.
organic.
And then let's go and join all the other old retired folk. See you later. So yeah, as you can see, and I think the rest of the country too.
I just want you to put the video. I just want to show you the strength I don't have. Oh, I did it.
Oh, she did it. She can put an umbrella up. Give her a gold medal. Right. It's disgusting out here. Even if we bought anything, can't be anything big because the van's full. We don't need pumpkins.
Yes. Yes. Come on, I'm from the land of pumpkins.
You're from the land of
We
pumpkins.
don't have what we had in Canada.
I don't know if this garden centre would actually sell pumpkins.
Let's get a buggy.
Let's get a wet buggy. I'm heading in.
Dry ones.
I'm heading in. She's under the umbrella. I'm going in. Let's turn it round. Here we are again. I think you've seen me here before. They do have pumpkins. Decorative gourds. Buy one, get one free. That's got to be these little things.
Yeah,
£3.
I think this is the decoration.
£3. Having a laugh. Oh, I'm in.